How about there's the state's motion for a jury review. We talked about that as well. It's supposed to be set for review. Still going forward on that motion?
Yes, Your Honor. The state would rely on the written motion and Your Honor's recollection of the testimony and argument that was made in open court as to how it would benefit the jurors. It is separate and distinct from the other items. In fact, the state would submit that the state could offer the entire car into evidence because it is then preserved. It has been the same condition since it was initially put forth. And that would, there is no limitations in the evidence code as to the size of the piece of evidence. If it doesn't come in through the courtroom doors, Your Honor, the state would submit that there would have to make arrangements for the jurors to be able to view the item of evidence.
I did file a response, Your Honor. Were you able to read?
Yes, ma'am. I saw it. Anything else?
I would just add that we have yet to view the car ourselves. We're supposed to go see the car this afternoon after court. But as I set forth in my motion, I believe it's overkill. Her witness testified to the specs, the measurements in the car. We actually have photographs that have been moved into evidence that have measuring sticks that clearly show you the distance in the car. Her proposition that we need to see the car so they can see the purview, I guess she's planning on these jurors sitting inside the car, which makes no sense because they don't have the same measurements as the decedents. Moreover, I'd like to point out, we don't even know where the decedents were truly sitting because there are no crime scene photos that actually show them being in the car at the hospital. All the pictures that we were shown are of the decedents, the car being empty. So I would even argue the proposition of what she's trying to say, this person sitting here and this person sitting here, there's no actual evidence that that's how they were sitting.
All the more reason why it's important to be able to see the car and the defects therein, Your Honor. Counsel makes a great argument.
And I'd also argue it's a biohazard.
And so in terms of there's never any indication that jurors would be sitting in the car whatsoever, so that would be inappropriate.
Then you make my point. We have enough pictures that have been moved in. Which much of the theme of this case is overkill. Being redundant. They don't need to see the car to get the understanding of the size of the car. I think we got that with the measurements and the pictures.
Anything else for well done?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Respectfully, the motion tonight. I don't think it's necessary to have a jury review. I don't think it's essential. We both have the photographs of the vehicle in question. I don't think it's going to assist the jury to any great degree analyzing the evidence. So, respectfully, the motion